How's everybody doing? Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Today is the 26th, so the day after. My Christmas was pretty good. We had Christmas on Christmas Eve. So it was me and my mom, and my daughter, her husband, my two grandkids, my daughter's sister and her boyfriend, who she's not my child biologically, but I still consider her part of the family. And then, of course, my daughter's mother, her and I are still on good terms with each other. We can still stand to be around each other. For a while, that wasn't the case. For about the first 6 years of my daughter's life, me and her mom didn't really see eye to eye on stuff. And the fact of the matter is, we were both kind of being asses, to put it bluntly. And, when it got to the point where my daughter was really starting to want to ask, to spend time with me and, to have a separate time with both of us, that's when we kind of decided to put our differences aside and start to, respect each other the way we should to begin with, for our daughter's sake. So, since we're still on good terms with each other, we normally get together for, my daughter's mother is welcome when we do Christmas. Now, obviously, if I was to get involved with someone, or if she was to get involved with someone, that would make a big difference. But there's no interest between us in that regard, as far as wanting to be with each other or anything like that. We're just respectful of each other, which is the way I think parents should be, whenever possible. That's how they should be, because ultimately, if you're not, the one that pays the biggest price is your children. So if you're in that situation, if you can at least try to keep your composure around each other and show some respect to each other when you're with your kids, by all means do it. But anyway, overall, had a great Christmas. I'm at the point now to where I'm like anybody else. Who doesn't like getting gifts? I do. And, I'm at the point now where I get stuff that I more or less I can use rather than just stuff I want. Which is fine, because if there's something I want, I just go buy it myself. So I got like socks. I got a nice like insulated windbreaker jacket that I just wore for the first time today when I went to the post office. It fits really good. I got some money, which can always be used. But I get the most satisfaction these days out of seeing my daughter and my grandkids, and even my mom. The things I got her, I think she really enjoyed. So that's my pleasure for the holidays, is seeing the reaction of everybody else. Of course, we had some pizza and some dessert. Great conversation, great company, and that's what the holiday should be. Any holiday, that's what it should be. So hopefully you all did the same. We're coming into the new year. Actually, by the time you're actually watching this video, we might already be into 2025. Although I'm really planning on, like I said, today's the 26th, so I'm planning on, if you're watching this, hopefully it is like the 28th, or the 29th, actually. That would be Sunday, right? So I want to try to get all my videos caught up over this coming weekend. But if I don't, then we might be into the new year. So if that's the case, Happy New Year. I have made a New Year's resolution this year. I normally don't, because I think, what's the point? But my New Year's resolution this year is to actually keep up on my inventory. Not only the inventory I list and need to enter into my overall inventory, my spreadsheet, but also as I make sales through the year, to go in and put them in as sold. Not get to the end of the year like I did now, and then I have to spend days and days going through the whole year of sales to get them all listed so I can do my taxes. Yeah, it's not fun. But anyway, here we are. Christmas is over. I finally got my other box. I want to say finally. It's not like it's been forever. But it's been, I don't know, probably about a week since I got the initial shipping notice, and then it's been a couple of days. It's been what, 4 days, 3 or 4 days since I got the first box from Bluebird Liquidation. And considering I got the shipping notices for both of them on the same day, I kind of figured they would show up at the same time, but they didn't. But this one finally came today. It is a bit heavier, which it should be. It doesn't look like it's like overly, it might be a little bit longer than the other box. I think it's a little bit longer. Yeah, actually I'm looking at the box now. I want to say this is about twice as long as the other box. But this is the $100 General Mix merchandise box. The one that I did in the last video, was it? Or the video before? Was the mini General Mix merchandise. So this is a $100 box. You're supposed to have at least $200 in retail, so MSRP value. If you saw the last video, you saw I pulled some pretty good stuff. At this point, I haven't actually tested like the humidifier and the robot vacuum and stuff yet. Because they're open box, even though they look like they were still brand new, all packaged up like they're supposed to be, I am going to very carefully unpackage them, test them to make sure they worked right, and then package them back up. But I haven't gotten around to it yet. So let's dive into this box and see what goodies we get out of this liquidation box from Bluebird Liquidation. They do offer everything from $25 boxes up to $200. So they got $25, $50, $100, and $200. Eventually I'm going to try to get one of the $200 boxes, because obviously they put like the best items or the more high dollar items in those more expensive boxes, which makes sense. Of course, there is the thank you that they send. Throw that in the trash over there. We got some bubble wrap, which I will take down and put in the office because I can use bubble wrap. Alright, looks like we got a couple of shirts in here. Actually, these look like the same. Yeah, they are. Looks like the same size, same style shirt that I got in the other box. But we have one. Looks like we have 2 of these in here. They're brand new with tags. The brand name is Wild Fable, size small. Just kind of like a little bee. I guess you just call it what, like a t-shirt or a blouse top, or I don't know. I actually asked my daughter if she wanted the one I got in my last box. She said this would probably fit her. So I might give her that one, and then like these 2, I might just bundle them together and sell them both for. I mean, they got a retail price of $5 on them, so there's $10. So maybe I'll sell them for like 6 or 7 plus shipping. You can see that white's really thrown off the camera there. But I told my daughter I'd see if she wanted that one, so I'll still do that. All right, let's go. We got a CD in here, brand new. Oh, it does have a crack in the case though. Well, you can see that. So it's Bell Bottom Country, Lainey Wilson. I've heard of her. Man, she's a fine-looking lady, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I hate to open it because it is sealed. But at the same time, if I'm going to sell it, I don't really want to sell it with a big crack in the case. So I'll probably open it and take out the liner and everything and put it in a brand new case. And then, of course, I'll mention that, you know, in the description. That's what I'm trying to think of. You know, to say that, you know, when I received it, the outside of the case was cracked, so it was opened out of the plastic and put into a brand new case. That way, if somebody wants to buy it, they know, okay, technically it's a brand new CD. It's just out of the plastic because he put it in a new case. I don't listen to a lot of country. I mean, I like country music, but I don't listen to a lot of it, so I couldn't really see any reason to keep that. What is this? Alright, this says, warning, all rights reserved, unauthorized reproduction and rent is prohibited, printed in Korea. Spill the Feels. 17 Spill the Feels Feel New version. Alright, and then here's what I got on the front. I have no idea what this is. It's got like a slip cover on it. 17 12th mini album, Spill the Feels. I don't really know what this is. Well, it's got like a big book. Whoa. Oh, okay. It looks like it's one of those. Must be one of the Japanese like boy bands. I know there's a few different ones. And then we got like, this looks like it's like a liner note with like the songs. Of course, it's got Japanese in it. I give Japanese a lot of credit. I mean, one, I like Japanese culture. You know, some of the music out of Japan, well, I like baby metal. I mean, I love baby metal. But their writing too is just, I mean, the language, how it's written, it's just amazing. I don't see how they read it, but you know, obviously, if you're born there and you're raised there, you spend a lot of time there. All right. Well, I'm guessing this is like I'm guessing there's a CD in here, but it's like it's all factory sealed, so I'm not going to open it up. But I'm going to assume that's what it is the CD. I'll probably have to look this up. I don't think it has a barcode on it, but I could probably look it up somewhere and... Oh wait, well, that's the Liquidator's barcode. That won't really help me at all. But there you go. Hey, if you know who Spill the Feels, or actually that's probably the name of the album. The name of the band is 17, I guess. But yeah, I'd imagine that's probably got a pretty decent price tag on it. You know, those little boxes and stuff like that can fetch a little bit of money. Alright, next we have got a Verona I'm not sure what it is though. It looks like it might just be like a bag, maybe? Maybe it's a scarf. I don't know, I hate to open it up because it's all sealed up. I'll just have to go, it says Verona Collection, so I'll just have to look it up and see what it is. Alright, next we have got a You Are Beautiful, Veiled.com. I don't know what this is either. It's a cloth. Looks like it might just be like a scarf or something. I'm not going to completely unfold it because then I'll never get it folded back up right to put back in the bag. So it's very soft. I will say that. It's very soft. I don't believe it's silk, but oh. What's this? Bone soap microfiber pad after registering. Alright, well this must go with something in there. Alright, let's see. Alright, next we've got, it's like a pair of, might be like flip-flops. Yep, they're flip-flops. The brand is B-Step. Brand new. Still got the little things on them. B-Step looks like it's got kind of like a Velcro strap on it. It's silver. Oops, that little thing came off. Put that back on. Alright. So, now how easy will these be to put back in here? That is the million-dollar question, right? Oh boy. They just barely fit in there. Man. Slowly. Bear with me a second. Oh my goodness. Well, I got them back in there. They're not really straight like they're supposed to be, and I don't think I'm going to be able to zip it closed again, but obviously I'll take them out when I go to list them so I can take good pictures of them. Alright, next we've got a it might be some earphones. Oh. No. They're not in there. It's just the case. But it looks like it might be, yeah, so this might be, maybe they weren't, I mean, I would imagine maybe they were in there to begin with. But some of these are customer returns, so maybe somebody returned it. They kept the, yeah, I mean, it does light up. Well, yeah. See, it lights up. So obviously it's got some juice in it right now, but it looks like it's, you know, it's meant to be like a charging case. Because it's got the little prongs down at the bottom there that you can set them on. So I would imagine, and it looks like it's Beats, right? That's the Beats logo. So, of course, they're in a Ziploc bag. Maybe they fell down in there somewhere. I don't know. But even if they didn't, I would imagine this case has got some decent value by itself, too. We got another pair of those slippers. I got a pair of these in the last one. Size 9-10. Gray. They're real. They're not slippers. They're fairly decent slippers. Alright, next. Phone Soap 3. UV sanitizer and charger. Alright, I can't tell whether this doesn't look like it's factory tape. The back tape might be, well, I don't know. I don't know. But obviously this is, it looks like this goes with that. So, Phone Soap 3, UV sanitizer, and charger. I'll just set that down there for now. Alright, well, let's see. What do we got next? Well, we got another pair of... These don't look... Well, I mean, I guess they're kinda... They look kinda like flip-flops. But they're like solid. So what do they call those? I don't think they call them flip-flops. Or they're just like beach shoes or something like that. Real lightweight. Are laced. They got the tread on the bottom made for, you know, like for the beach or for around the pool. Does it have a size on it anywhere? It says 44 on it. So I don't know how that converts. Because I would guess that's probably either like Asian or European sizing. Oh, okay. It's got it here. And our size here in the States, so it's like 11.5 in men's and 13 in women's. Okay. Next, we have got, we've got, I don't know, I get them poured out. As I can tell, I can already tell by looking at the silver liner in there. This is another one of those vests that heat up. They got the little USB cord that comes out of the one pocket. You just plug it in, charge the internal battery up, and then they heat up with the pressable button. So I actually have one. I haven't used it yet, like out and about. I used it once to, you know, plug it in, charge it up, and to see how it worked. But I haven't actually wore it out and about. But this is a size 3XL. Looks like 3 more items in here. Next we have a pair of Pest School, like little boots. It says size 11. I'm guessing that's size 11 in like a kid's. Yeah. Girl snow boot, tan, size 11. Aren't they adorable? Those are just adorable. My daughter was that young, yeah, she'd be begging me for those. Got another one of these Crane Cool Mist Teardrop Humidifiers. Like I said, I have not actually tested the other one. They don't have factory tape on them. Of course, it might be one of those things that they don't have factory tape on them at the store. Just open it up and, well, it does have tape on this side. And it does look like it's a factory. It's like the circle tape. But I will probably still open it up and confirm that it does work properly. And the last item is, here's the Bluebird sticker. The last item in here looks like it's a pair of shoes. Top Static is the brand. Size 6. It says black multi on the side of it. So let's see what we got. Alright, so we got, it looks like just like loafers, I guess you would call them. Slip-ons. I mean, I will say this, the fabric part of it feels Feels good. It feels pretty good quality. The sole, I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it. So I don't know how well the sole would hold up. But I mean, if it's something that you're just going to have for like, you know, for like a leisurely walk once in a while or just to wear around the house, they'd probably be great. I mean, they are brand new. And like I said, size 6. So, here we go. So I will have to, well, I know the teardrop humidifier, it sells for right around $25 to $30 new on Amazon. Of course, some of the things I'm going to have to look up and figure out exactly what they are. But overall, I mean, I don't know whether I could say I feel like I got $200 in MSRP back. But I won't know that until I actually look everything up and price it out. Although, like I said, the Beats, even though the actual phones aren't in there, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know a lot about, like, Beats or, like, AirPods and stuff like that. I know they do sell just the charging cases like this, without the actual earpods, or the Beats pods, or whatever you want to call them. So maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe they didn't, you know, maybe this is one of those cases where it didn't come with them. It was just the charging case. But, I mean, I would imagine this would probably be the highest valued item in the box. And, you know, it does work because when I opened it, it lit up. So, obviously it's got power to it. But yeah, overall I can't complain. I think, you know, I think for $100 at bare minimum, I mean bare minimum you want to get at least what you paid back, right? So that, you know, and there isn't anything in here that I'm going to keep. So I'll just be able to resell it all. Hopefully, you know, like I said, bare minimum, make what I paid back. But, you know, hopefully, you know, at least turn a little bit of profit after all the items are sold. Now the way I'll do it is I'll basically count. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here, did I count those already? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 items in there. If we knock that down to 13, since I'm just going to bundle the 2 shirts together anyhow. So if you take the $100 I paid, divide it by 13, you're going to get what, like between $7 and $8 a piece per item is basically what I'm paying. So if I do it that way, the 2 shirts I might be able to sell and get that $7, $8 back. All the other items I would think would sell for at least that much, if not more. So, but like I said, the charging pod will probably be one item that kind of makes up for everything else. So, yeah. So if you see any of this stuff that you're interested in, make sure you subscribe. Well, to this channel, so you know when I do other stuff like this. But check out all of my sale sites: Mercari, Poshmark, whatnot, eBay. Check out my business page on Facebook, The Old Treasure Isle. And if you keep an eye on those pages, I mean, obviously the clothes, slippers, and stuff like that will probably be in Poshmark. Other stuff will be either on Mercari or eBay. So, if you have any interest, keep an eye on those on my pages on those selling sites. So, Alright, video's long. So, as always, look out for yourself and everyone around you. So you have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. And until the next time, which the next time should be, I should be doing 2 videos opening up 2 more stuffed stocking boxes from Mystery Grail. I went on the other day, a few days ago, and saw they still had them available. So I thought, what the hell? It's the holidays. Let's splurge. We get 2 more of those, and then, for the next probably month or 2, I'm not going to be really buying a whole lot of anything because it's supposed to start getting a lot colder. So the utility bills, gas bills, going to be higher. So I'm going to have to pinch pennies until we get to spring. But hopefully I will still find some ways to upload some content once in a while. So, as I said, subscribe. Enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up, and until next time, take it easy.